10 Tigers of Guangdong in the movie title refers to a group of Chinese masters of martial arts that lived in the middle of the 19th century, in the times of the Qin dynasty. Each of them was a virtuoso in one particular kung fu style that evolved from the fighting techniques of the legendary southern Shaolin monastery. Although those were real people who once walked the earth, they later became subjects of numerous legends and myths, which now makes it extremely hard to draw a line between reality and fiction. Invincible Iron Fist revolves around Lang Kung, nicknamed Iron Bridge 3. Lang Kung is a master of the martial arts style called Huang. He invented the Iron Rings technique to be added to the arsenal of Huang attacks. If you saw Stephen Chow's Kung Fu Hustle, you probably remember an elderly master wearing rings around his wrists. The film tells a story of how those rings came to be. I, for one, wouldn't believe every word of it, seeing that the movie strongly gravitates towards the fantasy genre. But let's go back to Invincible Iron Fist. The film starts with Lang Kung being kicked out from Shaolin. The expulsion has nothing to do with his academic performance, though. The thing is, one of the priests realized that the young man was not cowed out for Buddhism. And you know what? He was right on the money. We learn that Lang Kung came to the monastery as a kid in the hopes to master Kung Fu and be able to fight back a bully named Hu Dahai who was picking on him and his beloved Bai Shao. Now Lang Kung finally has the skills to give his enemy a good hiding. However, all of a sudden he finds himself trapped in a conspiracy. The members of a poisonous sect are trying to poison martial artists in order to use them in their interest. And as you might have already guessed, Lang Kung can't possibly remain a bystander to this wicked plan. Besides Lang Kung, we see another Tiger of Guangdong by the name of Su Kan, also known as Beggar Saw. There's a chance you remember him from the action comedy Drunken Master starring Jackie Chan. He played that giggly hunched old man who was teaching martial arts to the protagonist. It seemed like Lang Kung and Su Kan duo was gonna be fun, but Invincible Iron Fist leaves you with a bitter taste of disappointment. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's a bad movie, I'm just saying it could have been much better. The film had not one, not two, but a whopping 3 directors. Although there's no official information on how the trio worked together on set, I'll take the liberty to say that they failed to arrive at a shared understanding of how to approach the film. It's a classic story about a kung fu master who wants to live in peace and some bad guys who are keeping him from that. A narrative like that doesn't marry well with the fantasy elements, such as operated bees on music that acts as an antidote. An even bigger problem is that Invincible Iron Fist doesn't quite cut it as a kung fu film. Action scenes are all there, but they're lacking in impact, dynamics, and ingenuity. The fight scenes are oozing a sense of boredom and indifference, and the lead actor Fan Su-wong can perform way better as a fighter. And so the Invincible Iron Fist can hold a handle to the Hong Kong classics like Once Upon a Time in China, and it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a low-budget online project. Thing is, cinematographers behind the all-favorite classics sincerely wanted to, no, not to change the world, but at least to surprise the viewer. As for Invincible Iron Fist, it looks like its creators abandoned all hope to impress the audience even before the camera started rolling.